What's good? Welcome back over to your favorite channel for Polaris Drama, and oh boy do I have something for you today. Polaris has announced their second stop ride order of the season.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yes, this is number 2, and this is just in literally today. I can't take it anymore, Polaris. I cannot sit here and defend you guys time after time after time again. It's getting harder and harder to do this. 2 stop ride orders for the season, and the season hasn't even begun yet. Oh my God, guys, this is getting unreal. This is one of the reasons I'm sitting on a Skidoo, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there sitting on Skidoos. So this has to do with, I'm sure you guys saw the thumbnail and title, the braking system now. So first we dealt with the fuel tank system. Now we're dealing with the braking system, and it is a stop ride order once again. And yes, this is ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. And yes, I really do believe this is gonna affect the snow checks because, oh God, they're already affected because of the fuel pump thing, and then the manufacturer supply chain issues, and now this. Some of us are gonna have sleds that already have 2 recalls on them before we even get them. And I'm one of them. I'm still waiting for my sled. We'll get into that, but I'm still waiting. And my sled has 2 recalls, and it hasn't even been produced yet. What is this stop ride order number 2 of the season? Let's read this article. It states, Polaris issues stop ride / stop sale for some model year 2022 to 2023 Matryx RMK Chaos and Pro Snowmobiles. So you mountain guys that are getting pounded out in the mountains right now that ordered a new sled and you're waiting, you're out of luck. Article says, Polaris has determined that under certain operating conditions, some model year 2022 to 2023 Matryx RMK Chaos and Pro Snowmobiles may be susceptible to brake system overheating. Brake overheating may cause the risk of fire or posing a risk of serious injury. Guys, this is the second stop ride order of the season involving our sleds burning down. This is unreal. Like, we have 2 recalls out right now for our sleds potentially catching on fire and seriously injuring us. This is this is unheard of, Polaris. Come on. You guys are not Arctic. What are you doing? Anyways, number of vehicles affected, approximately 23,600 units globally. Number of incidents, Polaris has identified 60 reports of heat / brake drag, including 14 reports of a fire as a result of this concern. No reports of personal injury or property damage have been identified yet. So basically Polaris is trying to get ahead of the curve. So this season when you guys are out beating on your sleds, you guys aren't catching on fire, seriously injuring yourselves, or running into things because you have so much brake fade that you can't stop. Consumers should immediately stop using the impacted units. Polaris is currently evaluating a comprehensive action plan to correct this concern at no cost to consumers and will contact affected consumers once determined. Do not attempt any repairs by yourself. Where do I begin? This is this is unreal. This is absolutely unbelievable. Polaris cannot seem to catch a break these last 2 years. Last year, it was manufacturer supply chain issues. This year, it is stop ride after stop ride. The worst part is we are getting closer and closer to the season. The fuel pump issue came out with maybe just enough time for them to come up with a fix and be able to get these sleds fixed and back on the snow by the time the snow flies. But now, we are middle of November. Trails open in a few days. You guys should be riding in a few days. But with this recent announcement, that's going to be really hard to do because they still don't have a fix for it. They literally just released this public statement 5 minutes ago. And we are sitting here like, Polaris, what's going on? Are we going to be able to ride our sleds this season or what? This is going to be just like the fuel pump issue. They're going to take a couple weeks, assess the situation. They got to find a fix that works, and they have to get the fix that works approved, and then they have to get a bunch of the fix kits once again ordered and sent out to dealers. And we see how that is going right now. There are a lot of sleds that are getting fixed with the fuel pump issue, but there are also a lot of sleds that are not getting fixed. I'm hearing of people having issues where their dealerships either can't get kits, or they're allocated a certain amount of kits, or they're back ordered till December, January. It's unreal. Do I think this is gonna have an effect for Snowcheck 2023? Anyone that's waiting on RMKs or Chaoses or any mountain sled that is affected? Absolutely. My sled is scheduled to be shipped between January 3rd and 13th right now, and I honestly believe that it is going to be pushed back probably mid-January, if not sometime in February at this rate, because we are still dealing with the original fuel pump issue that was our first stop ride of the season, and now we are dealing with a whole nother animal, which is a stop ride for failed brakes that could cause our sleds to burn down once again. So if you're waiting for a sled right now and you have an estimated ship date on Polaris's website, if I were you, I would push that back another month in your head just so you're prepared in case this takes that long to get resolved. If you don't have a sled because you sold it, I highly recommend going out and buying something right now before the used market skyrockets once again. Used markets are already high. It's hard to find good sleds. But now with this and the people that are going to be waiting for sleds once again, it is going to just keep going up and up. So now would be the time to hop on that and hopefully find something to ride for this season. If you kept your old sled because you thought something bad might happen, you are a smart man because you were 100% correct. We had 2 bad things happen this year affecting our snow checks once again. I feel bad for Polaris, man. This season they cannot catch a break. These stop ride orders have to be costing them millions upon millions of dollars. You got to go back, take time, try to find a fix, get your fix approved, produce all the fix kits, get them out to the dealers, and the dealers have to install them. And I'm sure the dealers aren't working for free, so I'm sure they get some sort of kickback or compensation from Polaris. This is costing them lots of money to do this, and it's not good. Not only is it not good for Polaris, but it's not good for their customer base either. This is putting a awful taste in everyone's mouth that rides Polaris, or anyone that is thinking about moving over to Polaris from a different brand. When you keep seeing recall after recall, stop ride after stop ride, issue after issue, it puts a bad taste in your mouth, and it makes you not want to ride Polaris. Like, quite honestly, I'm on a skidoo this year because I just decided to make a switch, and I'm still going to take my 9R when it comes in, but I want something different, and I'm just knew my sled wasn't going to come in time, so I figured why not try a skidoo. And I have a feeling there are going to be a lot of people out there making the same decision as I am, trying a different brand just because Polaris can't get it together. Not only does this affect the sleds that have not been built yet, but it also affects the sleds that have been built yet, sitting at the dealerships, sitting at Polaris, and sitting in people's garages. Because this affects all 2022s, so most of those are either at a dealership or sitting in someone's garages. So those people have 2 stop ride orders to get fixed before they could ride their sled. And for the 2023s that haven't been built yet, or at a dealership or at Polaris or sitting in someone's garage, that's going to affect them as well, because either they got to put a hold on building these until you can get these 2 fix kits done, or you can't ride it because it's a stop ride order and you're not allowed to ride it in case something goes wrong until the fix kit is installed. So there's a lot of work to be done here by Polaris in a short amount of time if they want to keep their customer base happy and around. That is all I have for you guys right now on our second stop ride order of the year. As many of you know, I keep you guys updated on everything Polaris drama, meaning snow checks, recall, stop ride orders, literally everything to do with Polaris. Even though I'm on a skidoo right now, does not change my mind. I still love Polaris, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated on everything Polaris. So if you guys like today's video, smash a huge thumbs up on today's video. Comment section below, let me know your opinion on what is going on with Polaris this year in this second stop ride, and let me know if your snow check sled is affected. Guys, we are so close to 20,000 subscribers. That is my goal for the end of the year. So if you guys are new here or you've been watching for a while and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I've been riding, rolling, drinking, smoking, that's something I do. I've been hiding all of my emotions, that's something I do. I've been rolling around, that's something I do. I've been rolling around.